We also talked yesterday about relationships and people not treating you like they would treat themselves, and like there's a discrepancy of love, and that's where, at least me, I'm just speaking on my experience, I have a barrier of mistrust with somebody who doesn't treat me like they treat themselves, just
but
naturally.
Then again, when I think about it, look, all right, a lot of people do treat people like they treat themselves, and it's hard to really call it
They have
just
a different
because
standard.
but it's hard to really call it just because a certain action, like what we were saying. What was we saying? We were saying like it was like
if somebody was attacking you and like say a woman you were with had a gun.
Yeah, like if they wouldn't do the same exact thing.
Would they shoot the attacker?
But if we're talking about principle, an overall principle, like say they're scared to make they wouldn't even, let's say they're the type of person that wouldn't even stand up for themselves.
Yeah.
And so in the relationship with you, if they're talking about you or talking bad about you, you will want your woman to stand up for you.
Right.
But she wouldn't even stand up for herself. So how she handles it, she don't stand up for you.
See, but I can understand that. But we talked about in the specific example that we were talking about yesterday, she would shoot somebody for herself, but she wouldn't shoot somebody for you. Remember? And so like, I ain't trying to like name drop or nothing like that. And see, if I even got that shot at me, I'm just speaking on my experience and situation. Like, if I got to question you like that, then it's a question whether or not you're gonna be in my life.
So you're saying basically if the girl wouldn't even, like, if she would shoot for herself, but then she wouldn't,
right, or even hesitate. Yeah, because I don't want to have to be in that situation type shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't know if
you're saying you don't even want around you.
Right, because I was going to go into the because. The because was my main point. I don't need people in my life that are just there to speculate. Just like people like, see, you and me, we look at everything as an investment of time, energy, money, resources, everything, right? Say, people are in the market at times just to speculate on a relationship. See, where is this going to go? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not like the definition of a ride or die. And everybody, like in the society that we live in today, it's popular to say that you want a ride or die, but are you actually developing a relationship with the type of person that's going to cultivate and develop into these ride or die characteristics?
So basically you're saying, so you're saying a woman, hold on, a woman or a person? We just talking about people.
Yeah, we were talking about women yesterday.
Huh?
We were talking about women,
yes. My question was going to be, is it a woman that's like...
No, it's not just
close to you or just like any type of...
Well, I mean, I expect my sister to shoot type shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, but then wouldn't you expect any girl that you was with to do it, carry it like your sister carry you?
No.
And shoot for you? So you wouldn't expect a significant other?
Oh, yeah. I'm just talking about like now, like I ain't got nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah, I would expect a significant other, hypothetically speaking.
So what's the question with this one? Because
it's not really a question. It's just an observation.
Nah, we're on the same. We're probably on the same.
Okay.
But that is more intense saying the shooting thing, because there's a lot of girls that haven't been pressed with
and they be
intense moments like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
But you be a pacifist until it comes to your situation type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I don't fuck with.
But nah, I feel you though.
That's not okay.
I do feel you, but it is a lot of gray area in that. It's still acceptable because girls ain't even like that. Like,
I'm just saying, handle me like you would handle yourself. That's really what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's really.
I feel that. Yeah. I do feel that, and when you putting it into the gun situation though, right. I feel like that's putting it into a situation where
it's out of
character. It's out of character. And the only reason they'll pull that motherfucker to themselves is because that is
life or death.
Yeah, that's the moment of the when you know the real though.
Right.
That is the real. All the other shit is
right. Yeah, that's what I get it at.
That's the fluff. Like, bitches, you gonna pull this motherfucker.
Like, see, I don't know if we talked about this yesterday, but I was talking to my mentor. You know who I'm talking about. Man,
if I was to drop everybody that wouldn't pull that,
it would be like
right. I'm trying to think, man.
That's why. But we talked about Navy SEALs operating like with like Navy SEALs. Like which one's gonna cut through, the knife or like a fist? It's gonna punch through a wall type shit. You know, like a bullet or like something big. You know, like you can't take everybody with you on this journey that you're going through of life. That's what what's that one saying? If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, I don't know if that really applies to the situation. If you want to go far, bring everybody. I don't know if that really applies to the situation. But yeah, it's like sometimes like Navy SEALs operate. I mean, it's a saying. It's a given. It's not no sometimes. Navy SEALs operate on a different level than Marines. Like the Army. You know, you're not going to send a whole army in for a Navy SEALs job. Something that like just a handful of group of people that can get the job done, type shit. You know? Which I mean brings another question to me, just personally. I mean, if we're looking at things like military operatives and that sort of thing, like why don't they just send the Navy SEALs in for anything and everything? They could if they wanted to, right? If they got strings like that. I don't know. That's just a personal observation. I'm just going off on a tangent.
Because really, you're more talking about shedding their weight than going with a team anyway, huh? What we were saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
I don't see why. Yeah. I mean, maybe they do use Navy SEALs like that. They probably do. They probably avoid like a lot of wars like that, honestly. But I just don't see the purpose of a big ass army. You know, if you got something like the Navy, if you got hella Navy SEALs, you know. I don't know. Maybe if one of y'all know, like, just drop it in the comments or something, like, drop some knowledge on this. I feel like there's something else to that whole point. Of like having a lot of people in your circle versus just the real ones. Oh yeah, we were talking about like speculating, because some people be in the market speculating as investors. You know, investing into relationships and everything like that. And like me. We talked about various relationships, not just like romantic, but like other type business relationships, and a lot of different relationships that each of us are involved in. And some people just want to be speculating just to see where something's gonna go, you know. And I don't fuck with that. I need to know like where this is going.
Oh, you mean you need to see if then they looking at like Bitcoin, see if it pop up a little bit and see if they put their money in at the last minute or something.
So they could have what's called
from a little bit of investment.
Right, exactly. But you don't really gain anything just investing the bare minimum. You know what I mean? Yeah. That don't mean shit. You gonna get what you, just like anything. That's a universal principle. You get what you give. Drake said that, right?
Yeah. A lot of people say that.
Yeah, right. You get what you give. You know, that's a universal principle like of investment. And I feel like eventually we're gonna come to the realization that everything is everything, and like all knowledge. You know, if you know one thing, and if you know it, you know everything. I feel like we're gonna come to that realization soon. If you dedicate your life to like one field of study, you're gonna see how it relates to all of these other different fields of study. Right. Exactly. Yeah, and if you actually understand that one field of study fully in its entirety, you understand not just that, but the subject surrounding it, and you understand the subject surrounding that, and then that's universal enlightenment right there.
So you're saying basically like because you learned the same principles that you were learning, you learning principles in life.
Principles are universal. Right. That's really the main, the true enlightenment, the real consciousness. That's where the goal is. Yeah. Everything is investment. Everything is everything. People just be speculating, and like I don't trust that, and that's, you know, like that's when people want to there's this term, it's called plausible deniability, where they can come in and say, oh, I've been with you the whole time. Oh, I really believed in you.
Type shit. Yeah. If you let the motherfucker straggle.
Right.
I swear.
Yeah.
Hey, I swear though.
Like, no, you really weren't. Because
I swear, that's why you gotta sever certain stuff.
Exactly.
And be direct. Yeah, no,
that's why I do that. Like,
I got a situation like that.
Yeah.
For real, I have to be very direct about it, because it's like, that's what I noticed. Like, he was just like, he was on the side, like half-assed, giving just enough effort to say, like, I'm around, remember me? Like, but then, not enough to be a value of anything
at all,
any
whatsoever.
Sort. But then throw in like a motivational line here and there,
right.
Just so probably they
thank
can
you
say,
for your contribution.
I have been, I've been saying like type shit. Come on now,
bitch ass
shit.
You know,
that's light.
And that's not a motherfucker that's gonna pull the trigger for you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just nip that right there. You know, and it's like motherfuckers I want to pull the trigger for. Honestly, I would be honored. Give me the opportunity to pull the motherfucking trigger on somebody for somebody I love type shit. That's just me. I'm not like trigger happy or nothing like that.
Sound like it.
But like to say that, hey, I got you like this. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's one thing to say it, but it's another thing when you actually did it type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when you're unquestionable, like diehard loyalty type shit. You know what I'm saying? I just want to, anybody, anything, I want to give my all to something and somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, like, going off here and everything. But I'll say all of that I just said with the asterisk and the star beneath it. I can only do that for somebody if I know undoubtedly that they would do the same for me.
Yeah, I ain't gonna waste that in.
Right. Because that's some good energy, you know? That's just valuable. That shit don't come, like, often, you know, which is what makes it valuable, you know? Because what's valuable is rare. What's valuable is rare.